What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new video by Rider Infusion. If you're noticing, I am wearing gloves today, all thanks to you guys and all of the comments that I have received. To make some of you guys happier, I have decided to start wearing them. You know, you could be wearing all the gear in the world. You could be bubbled up, but if you don't know how to ride well, you're still gonna crash, you're still gonna fall, you're still gonna do stupid things. I think what's most important is to know how to ride well. Situations happen when you don't expect them and you can't crash. And so if you do, I mean, it's better to have gear. So wearing gloves, got my good helmet on, we're ready to go. Before the start of the video, take a look at these, a few of these clips. These are, you know, motorcycle crashes. I think it is really, really important for every motorcyclist to watch videos on whatever platform you choose, but to watch videos related to, okay, come on, slow down. I'm keeping my eyes on this Nissan, but to watch videos about crashes, motorcycle accidents. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. You gain a certain type of understanding and perspective that you really wouldn't get otherwise. Those type of videos, they open up a wide variety of scenarios that you could potentially be on the lookout on your future rides. And in some videos, I mean, maybe like this one here, it kind of opens up the harsh reality of what motorcycling can be like. And that is that there are certain accidents, certain situations that happen that are literally just unavoidable. Doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter how you're dressed, how much gear you're wearing, doesn't matter how much knowledge or experience or miles you have. No matter what you do, there are certain situations that come up that may end your life, that may, you know, have you end up in a hospital. They're just unavoidable. And really, I think those situations are they're just meant to be. If something like that happens, I mean, God himself meant for it to happen. I mean, you can't go around it. It's just going to happen. But for the majority of the accidents and things happening on the road, they are avoidable. And that comes from good riding habits, good defensive riding, good safe riding in general. And that's what I'm all about. And so since I've been motorcycling, which has been years and years already, over 10 years now at this point. But I've always watched motorcycle crash videos, specifically on YouTube, because kind of like the whole compilation type, the longer format videos. But I watch motorcycle crash videos because it teaches you certain scenarios that you just watch. You're watching that video and you're thinking to yourself, at least for me and how I think, I'm thinking, okay, if that was me right now, what would I do either differently or in the same way? Like, how would I react in that situation? Would I notice that of what is the catalyst for that crash to have happened in the first place? You know, and sometimes I'll watch videos and I'll admit to myself that I'm like, man, if I was in that exact situation, it's hard to say exactly how I would have reacted, but it just makes you think. It makes you be aware and almost more frightened. You know, you shouldn't really be scared to ride a motorcycle, but if you are somewhat scared, it's actually a good thing. And it's a good thing because it can teach you to ride safer, to ride slower, because you're always sort of on edge for certain situations to happen. You know, you see a car pulling out of a side street, which there isn't one now, but if there was, you see a car and you're thinking in your mind, man, that car could jump right out in front of me. I could hit it, I could crash. And so that's why it just keeps you more on edge, knowing the reality of motorcycle accidents, knowing what can happen and how quickly things can just go bad. That's important. I think every rider out there that rides the streets, whether it be once a month or, you know, especially for those that daily ride, but just keep an eye on those things. I just really think that those videos will serve all of you well. And I know that there's maybe some of you out there that might be thinking, man, I don't even want to, you know, put myself in or around those type of videos. I think you should still fight through that or over that. Still put yourself in the position where you are watching the reality of crash crashes unfolding right in front of you via videos, and it will make you a better and safer rider. So that's what I do. You know, I watch the videos, watching that truck behind me, making sure he's coming to a stop, and he is. That's good. So that's what I do. I watch motorcycle bike crash videos on YouTube, and I picture myself being that motorcyclist. I picture myself being in that position, and I try and critique that situation in my mind. Okay, these type of situations always kind of be a little... Make yourself aware to drivers like that. If they're stopped and they're wanting to cross your lane, what I do is, first of all, get out of the nearest position to that vehicle. I would generally move away from that vehicle, and sometimes I would do just a slight curve just to create more motion and not just be so standstill. Sorry, that's a little off topic, but, you know, just wanted to bring that up. Forget what I was saying. I think I was saying that I watch the videos and I try to put myself in that position and try to imagine what I would or wouldn't do is, you know, if I were to be that motorcyclist. But yes, that's what I believe that we all should do, because I really do believe that it will help us. And we've got rain. That's not good. That is not good. Maybe it's time for me to wrap up this video here. I do not want to be out riding in the rain. So yeah, I guess this is it. You know, I don't know how long this video is going to be or how short it's going to be, lame or not, but something that was on my mind, something I thought I would share with you guys, and that is share the idea of take the time, watch motorcycle crash videos, learn from them, try to walk away with something, try to, you know, talk to yourself you know, while you're watching that video, and say like, hey, you know, if I was riding, I'd be riding slower in that situation, or hey, his speed there on that street is just way too high, or whatever the reason would be, you know, or yeah, whatever the reason. But just watch them, try to learn off of them, and hopefully it can keep all of us safer. So I'm heading back home because, well, actually I'm low on gas also, but got to fill up, and then I'm going to head back home because I don't want to even get the bike wet if I don't have to. Move away, create some space. Okay. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have a opinion on what I talked about today, and it's in agreement or not, whatever it is, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Share it with me. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm watching that blue car on the right. If I speed up, I'm more in line with that truck that I just passed, which creates less of a chance for that blue car to pull out because that truck is there. Because that blue car is clearly waiting for that truck to pass. Another situation. Oh gosh, man, I could talk and talk and talk when it comes down to things that are running through my mind as I'm riding. All right, guys, I'm tuning out. Be safe, ride safe to ride another day. Peace.